Hey everybody, this is Module 5, Lesson 8, and if it looks a little bit familiar, it should. We're kind of revisiting the addition, adding in 3-digit plus 3-digit addition this time. But some of the students will still need to use the place value chart for this, at least when getting started on it, and some may not. So if they do not need to use the place value chart, they do not have to. So if your student can answer, 301 and rewrite it the vertical way plus 49, and they know exactly what to do to solve this, they can go ahead. Not a problem. For the ones who are still going to need a little bit of help, then they're going to need to draw their place value chart. Okay, so they'll have their hundreds, their tens, and their ones. They would want to draw 300, and I wish my dots were a little bigger, sorry, 0 tens and 1 1. And then down on the bottom half of their chart, they'll actually want to draw 49. So that's going to be 4 tens and 9 ones. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that when they do try to put them together, they will be able to see exactly what they need to do. So I had 9 ones that I drew on the bottom half down here and 1 1 up here. When I add those together, I do make a 10. And so we would circle up the 10 and then scoot it over to the tens column where we're going to add a 10. So now we don't have any ones left. So we have 0 or 0 here. Now when I count up my tens, I will count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 tens now. So there are 5 in the tens column, 5 over here. I didn't do anything with my hundreds, but just in case, I want to count and be sure. So I've got 1, 2, 3 hundreds. So that's going to go in my hundreds column. So that my answer is going to be 350. As they get down into 3-digit plus 3-digit, they would want to add it or rewrite it vertically. I try to get them to write as neat as possible because that really does help when they go to add it, just to make sure they're in the correct column and being able to see exactly what they're doing. So for the ones who do need to use the hundreds, tens, and ones model, then they would want to draw out 5 hundreds, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 tens, and 5 ones. And then on the bottom half, they're going to do 300, 4 tens, 6 ones. Then when it's time to count up and see what I have, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and I'm going to circle a 10 and bring it over. I'm going to add 1 more 10 in the middle there. That leaves me with 1 over here. That guy didn't get in the circle, but he should be. There's 1 1 left over here. 1 1, 1 1. Now I'm going to count up my tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got 9 tens, so I can't make a 10 out of that. I'm going to make it just 9. So I'll put 9 here. Then I'm going to count up my hundreds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 891. Remember, if they do not need to draw it out, that is okay. They do not have to. If they can simply solve, I'm going to do the same problem right here. If they can do 545 plus 346, and they know that 6 plus 5 is 11, and they do that, and they know that 4 plus 4 is 8, and 1 more makes 9, and 5 plus 3 is 8, they're good. That's perfect. That's what we want them to be able to do. The hundreds, tens, and ones is just for the people who are struggling a little bit still to kind of understand why we're doing what we're doing and to make sure that they do know exactly why we are regrouping and bundling up and moving over. So I hope this helps. Remember, you don't have to do the hundreds, tens, and ones if you don't need to. If you do, though, it's there, ready, and waiting for you. And when you get down to the second half of your work, some of these can use the method we were using a couple of days ago, where you could take whatever number is closest to your next 100 and actually make yourself a number bond. So 180 is closest to my next 100. It's 20 away. I could take a 20 out of here, leaving me with 600 here, making that 600 plus 200, which is a lot easier to solve. So whatever method works for them to make it quick and easy. Thanks, guys. Remember to push the like button and subscribe so you'll always get my updates. Thanks.